legs crossed, back straight, eyes closed. Breathing in through our noses and out through our mouth. Bringing our energy in control, our thoughts in control. At any given moment in time, we take control of our breathing. We take control of our thoughts. Right now, let's see ourselves. Let's see it in our minds so clearly that it feels real. Let's see ourselves doing the best we can on all the exercises and stretches and movements we do today together. Feel the power of that determination, your power to determine. Take control of your breathing, your mind, your body, and your life. It's the same power we can use to control our destiny, our future. See, you are so powerful. You get to go into the future. You get to see in your mind what you want to bring out into the world and make real. Right here, right now, in the present, the greatest gift we have, always. So let's go, determination. Let's go. Determine. See it in your mind. Don't choose and lose. Determine and win. See it in your mind. Yourself doing the best you can, not just here and now, but always in the gym of life. You grow your mind all the time. Good morning, determination. Here we are, another day. We get to work on our minds and our bodies together, right here, right now. What a day it is. I don't know where you are right now, if you're inside your own home, or if you're outdoors, wherever you are. Feel the power of everything around us. Feel the power of you, right here, right now, together, united, through this time we have. So let's go, everybody. When I say go, we're going to start with our usual jog on the spot, or you can walk on the spot, but whatever you do, always do it to the best of your ability. So here we go. Ready, and go. Enjoy every moment, every time you move your body, every time you work on your body. You're working on your mind too. See, you're the boss. You're the boss of your mind and your body, not the other way around. We prove it every time we take control of our breathing. We feel that power of us, the real us, our determination. Determining to stay here and now and do the best we can with whatever we got right here, right now. Almost there, everyone. Almost there. And walk again. All right. Just gonna walk side to side. You can walk on the spot. Take control of your. Feel that power of you. Feel you taking charge of your breathing right here, right now. that amazing? Feel that power. That's you. That's all of us. That's everything together as one. Alright everyone, here we go. Determination. Let's do our stretches. First we'll do shoulder rolls, 10 forward. Here we go. Ready? And go. 10 forward. And then we'll go backwards. Okay, backwards. 10 backwards. Roll your shoulders all the way up and around. Always do the best you can. Just focusing on the here and now, right now. Feeling the power of all of us united together in this moment. Growing our minds and our bodies. Alright, let's do arm circles forward. Feel that joy of moving your arms through space. Unbelievable. What a day. Wherever you are. No matter what the weather is, no matter whether you're indoors or outdoors, enjoy this moment fully. And backwards. There's no greater joy in working on ourselves, growing our minds and our bodies all the time to be the best we can be, no matter what. Alright, hands on your hips, bend your knees, and side stretches. 5 on each side. Alright, good. And let's do twists. 5 on each side again. Feet flat on the floor. Alright, good. And let's do 5 push-ups. Do your best. If you have to bring your knees down on the floor, that's okay. Alright, let's do 5 sit-ups. What a moment. What a life. Alright, and stand up. And let's do 5 squats. Here we go. That's 5 squats. All the way down, all the way up. Feet flat on the floor. Looking straight ahead. Good. Let's do lunges now. 3 on each side. Forget your breathing. Control your breathing. Good, alright, 10-second plank, belly's knees off the ground. Hold it for 10 seconds. Alright, and come on up again, everyone. And let's reach for the sky or the ceiling, wherever we are. Here we go. On your toes, reach, hold it for 10. Okay, now reach for your toes, straight knees. Here we go. Feel that joy of you striving, reaching safely, without hurting yourself. Alright, good. And let's grab one leg and balance. Bend the other knee if you have to. Again, feel the power of you controlling, finding your balance. Thinking about what you're doing right now. Always adjusting, readjusting, adapting until you find that balance, that peace. Alright, and let's switch now. 10 seconds on the other side. Okay, again, find your balance and hold it. Pull that leg back. Bend the knee if you have to. Feel the stretch on the front of the thigh. Not the pain, just the stretch, the little pull. Alright, and
with Saint Laurent. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some nigga in it. Take a sip, sign the check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out. Smoother than a fresh drop. Skip it. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Bitch, say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. And my band bought that money. Break it down. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Girls hit you, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk don't give it to you. Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh! Before we leave, let me tell y'all a little something. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. If you freak dead and own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexed and flown it. Well, it's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Come on. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Hey, 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 oh!
Lionel Messi.
Good morning, guys. You know, it's amazing. The way we think about something can change everything. One of the things I've learned in my life, and I hope this helps you, is the way I would think of the word obsession. That's another word that's thrown around, and often there's a negativity or a fear associated with it. There are two sides to it. To me,
It is focused mind power. And to me, the greatest thing we can do is channel the positive aspect of it. So obsession is a positive, focused mind power that you have an ability to do. If you have something you want to do and you believe in it and it's aligned with goodness and rightness for everyone, you need obsession. You need that mind power. My friend Eric Thomas says we should become obsessed with self-improvement. I love this. Imagine we all did that. Hope this helps everyone. Have a great day.
He's the king of Bollywood, a self-made legend, and one of the most beloved actors on earth. Despite his global fame, Shah Rukh Khan still gets nervous before every film release because greatness never rests. Perseverance isn't a choice, it's survival. When life knocks you down, you either keep moving or disappear. Success isn't just talent, it's showing up no matter what. In these top 10 rules, he reveals that whether his films soar or crash, Monday morning, he's back at work. Fame brings responsibility, and people, especially kids, watch and learn from him. So he embraces life with open arms, taking the highs and lows with grace. But true power isn't in wealth or status, it's in love. You can build walls or break them, spread fear or inspire courage. The future belongs to those who choose love. Need motivation?
Watch a top 10 with Believe Nation.
And if you make it to the end of the video, put a hashtag Believe in the comments below, and we might feature you here in a future video. Believe. Okay, let's kick it off with rule number 1. Persevere.
To have reached the level of stardom that you have reached, and for the length of time, is quite an achievement. It's more than that. It's a huge achievement. But it speaks to more than just, obviously, the raw talent, but it also speaks to perseverance, the ability to keep going, which is something that's so crucial.
I think it's, perseverance is, I think it happens to some people. You don't have any option but to persevere. So maybe when I was young, I lost my parents very early, and then you realize that, okay, there's no rewinding this, there's no coming back from death, and you have to continue, make the most of what you have. So I was kind of a youngish orphan, and I had to work my way through it. Or it could be just part of nature, it's the nature of the beast that you are just with dogged determination, you keep on working.
Where does that come from?
I don't know, I've always tried to analyze it, that, why do I do what I do? Why do I wake up in the morning and just start doing it all over again, even when it's, I think it taught me, the work that I do, making films, the result happens very suddenly. You think you made the best of films, you think it's the nicest of stories to tell, you think the world is going to love it, and you wake up on a Friday morning and realize it's the biggest flop of your career. And
Which happens,
which happens more often than not. Or sometimes you don't like a film and that becomes the biggest hit of your career, and you say, like, how did this happen? I realized when you do a big hit film, it's done well and you're very happy and everybody's jumping around. Friday happens, Saturday happens, Sunday happens. And you realize this is a big blockbuster, but Monday I have to get back to work to make a better film. You made a flop film, Friday you're sad, Saturday you're crying, Sunday you're moping and you're not waking up from bed. Monday you have to get back to work and start making a better film. So Mondays are for trying to make better films always. So you have to persevere.
Rule number 2 is embrace life.
Sometimes, without even realizing it or figuring it out, you are suddenly somebody that people start looking up to you. I'm not saying it's unfair, but you have to then, there is a responsibility, jokes apart, there is a responsibility which comes with having reached a certain stage of success, or people start looking up to you. And yeah, you have to behave in a manner which does affect, like you said, they are little children and they find, it's scary to think that they are kids or people who might have a little part of me as they're growing up. So I would say, I would really, really be not scared if they had a part of me, and even if it sounds a little talking about myself, if they had a part of me, because this is God's honest truth. If they had a part of me to work hard, yes, I'd not be scared. If they had a part of me to be honest towards their work, I would not be scared at all. If they had a part of me where they have a great sense of humor and take life as it comes, even the adversities and the goodness, I wouldn't be scared. But yeah, if there is a part of me which does get disturbed, angry, overreacts, reacts to things things which perhaps I should not, and nobody should, and say, okay, this is part of the job, this comes with the work, I'd be a little scared. So I would tell all the kids who have a part of me, keep these parts intact, the hard work part, believing in your job, giving it your best. The other parts just ignore. And whenever you get a chance, I just want to tell you, for the boys, and even for the girls actually, whenever nothing works, just put your arms out and say, that'll work for you. I mean, do stretch your arms out to embrace life and to embrace friends, embrace everything that comes your way, goodness and badness.
Rule number 3 is cultivate love and compassion.
The people of this ancient land, they embraced me in their limitless love. And I've learned from these people that neither power nor poverty can make your life more magical or less torturous. I've learned from the people of my country that the dignity of a life, a human being, a culture, a religion, a country, actually resides in its ability for grace and compassion. I've learned that whatever moves you, whatever urges you to create, to build, whatever keeps you from failing, whatever helps you survive, is perhaps the oldest and the simplest emotion known to mankind. And that is love. A mystic poet from my land famously wrote, Pothi padi padi jug bhaya, pandit bhaya na koi. Pothi padi padi jug bhaya na pandit koi. Dhai aakhar prem ke, pade so pandit hoy. Which loosely translates into that whatever, yeah, if you know Hindi, please clap. Yeah, that's it's very difficult to remember. Which loosely translates into actually saying that all the books of knowledge that you might read and then go ahead and impart your knowledge through innovation, through creativity, through technology. But mankind will never be the wiser about its future unless it is coupled with a sense of love and compassion for their fellow beings. The 2.5 alphabets which form the word prem, which means love, if you're able to understand that and practice it, that itself is enough to enlighten mankind. So I truly believe the future you has to be a you that loves. Otherwise, it will cease to flourish. It will perish in its own self-absorption. So you may use your power to build walls and keep people outside. Or you may use it to break barriers and welcome them in. You may use your faith to make people afraid and terrify them into submission. Or you can use it to give courage to people so they rise to the greatest heights of enlightenment. You can use your energy to build nuclear bombs and spread the darkness of destruction, or you can use it to spread the joy of light to millions. You may fill the upper oceans callously and cut down all the forests. You can destroy their ecology or tend to them with love and regenerate life from their waters in peace. You may land on Mars and build armed citadels, or you may look for life forms and species to learn from and respect. And you can use all the monies that we all have earned to wage futile wars and give guns in the hands of little children to kill each other with. Or you can use it to make more food to fill their stomachs with. My country has taught me the capacity for a human being to love is akin to godliness. It shines forth in a world, which civilization, I think, already has tampered too much with. In the last few days, the talks here, the wonderful people coming and showing their talent, talking about individual achievements, the innovation, the technology, the sciences, the knowledge we are gaining by being here in the presence of TED Talks and all of you, are reasons enough for us to celebrate the future us. But within that celebration, the quest to cultivate our capacity for love and compassion has to assert itself just as equally. So I believe the future you is an infinite you. It's called a chakra in India, like a circle. It ends where it begins from to complete itself. A you that perceives time and space differently. Understand both. You're unimaginable and fantastic importance, and you're completely unimportant in the larger context of the universe. You let it back to the original innocence of your mind, which loves from the purity of your heart, which sees from the eyes of truth, which dreams with the unpampered, which dreams from the clarity of the unpampered mind. The future has to be like an aging movie star who has been made to believe that there is a possibility of a world which is completely, wholly, self-obsessively in love with itself. A world, really, it has to be a you to create a world which is its own best effort. That I believe, ladies and gentlemen, should be the future.
Number 4 is set big goals.
Lose that balance. Just get right back up. Get it right back up. Just start thinking. Never giving up. There we go. All right, Randy, skip to the side. Slowly bring it up. Hold that leg all the way up. Excellent. Okay, let's sit down and reach for our goals. Reach. Again, it doesn't matter how you take the goals. What matters is the reach. Pushing forward. Very, very simple. Okay, shake your legs and reach forward. Away from your body. You should feel all inside of your hands. And reach for one side. And switch to the side. Okay, and feet together. Gently pushing you down their elbows. And hold it. I love you, son. I love you. I love you. All right, one leg forward, one leg back. Keep me on the ground as far back as you can. And switch. There's nothing to take this away from right here. Your presence. Greatest gift. Okay, and let's roll onto our bellies and push the floor. Let the ground look up, the sky are facing you. Very good, everyone. And legs crossed. Back straight. Eyes closed. Taking control of our breathing, like we take control of our breaths. 2. Again, control of our breaths. Now see yourself today, when that music goes on, see yourself doing the best on any exercise you choose. Something you want to get better at, whatever it is. For me today, I'm going to be working on doing as many push-ups as I can for one song, right to the end of the song, and as many air squats. The other song for as long as I can get the song over. How about you? You can do the same thing as me if you like. Whatever you do, whatever exercise movement you do, see it in your mind, see yourself safely doing it within the space you have, wherever you are right now. See yourself doing a little bit better than you did last time, not particular exercise, or dance or movement, whatever it is, see it in your mind right now. That music goes on. We're going to deep into the meaning. We're going to meaning. We're going to make our visions of life. That's your determination. That's what we are. Determination. Determined state of the minds. We do it. Right, let's go, determination, let's go. Here I go, determination says I do. Within this song. If you don't like this music, you can do it on your own phone. Music changes your energy, brings you to your true state of joy and happiness. So, here we go, let's go, determination, let's do it. The process, strive to be better than others. Doing the best we can and what we got. That's the determination. I like to do this is for the duration of the song, do as many reps as I can on the first exercise, and I just keep going until the song's over. It's one way to do it. Imagine yourself to see very last time, next time. Whatever it is you're doing, just see. Song's not over. Keep going. Keep going. at that point where you think you got one more, there's always a little bit more. Let's keep going, everybody. Keep. Song's not over. The song, the music inside us is never over. Bring it out. Let's move. My music is determination. I share it with you all the time. What's yours? Bring it out. There's something in you. Something great. I would say it's simply you. The real you. Bring it out all the time. Here we go. Little break before we get to air squats. Song's almost over. Alright, here we go for air squats. Next song's about to begin.
Crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here comes that news talking this and that. Well, give me all you got and don't hold it back. Well, I should probably warn you, I'll be just fine. No offense to you, don't waste your time. Here's why. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too hot. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too hot. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. Your love is too hot. Bring me down, can't none bring me down. I said, clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Hey, clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
Good morning, guys. Robert Kiyosaki today shares with us in his rule number 8 in Top 10 Rules for Success. Don't be afraid of losses. This is a huge one. This is one where we're conditioned. Growing up, going through school, going to different clubs, being in certain activities where success and failures are possibilities. We have been conditioned, I believe, as a society to be afraid of losses. And so one of the challenges we have to face, not only when it comes to how we are with our money, but the way we live and the choices that we make, we're gonna make mistakes. We have to change the way we look at that. We have to say to ourselves that those mistakes are steps in the right direction if we're willing to learn from it. We were all going to the same place, but we can last forever in terms of the energy and choices we made in our physical existence here. Have a great day, everybody.
Still remains on your list?
So, Richard, when I started off, I just wanted to survive, be able to get a week's work or a month's work or a year's work and say, okay, my films should do well. But as years have gone past, I think my whole job has become more and more motivated towards bringing in new technology into Indian film industry. I want to end my career, which is far from ending right now. I have another good 35 years to go. I really, really want to make that film which is loved by the whole world, and then nobody on a big stage like this asks me, why haven't you crossed over? That film should cross me over. That's my dream.
Also, to make sure you're actually taking action after watching this video, I've designed a special free worksheet just for this video. The worksheet will highlight our favorite lessons from the video that will inspire you to remember what you learned today and actually apply them. The worksheet will also give you space to write down what your key takeaways are and your specific plan of action to make sure you're getting results. If you want the worksheet designed specifically for this video, absolutely for free, there's a link in the description below. Go click on it and start building the momentum in your life and your business. I'll see you there. Rule number 5 is have passion.
All the names you give yourself or those that others call you are just labels. You're not defined by them, no matter how flattering or uncomplimentary they are. What defines you genuinely is your heart. Ask or read about the artist formerly known as Prince, and you'll learn a thing or two from him, if you don't believe this insanely sexy Indian superstar telling you so. But I genuinely say this out of experience, because if I was to go by what I'm called on the social media, I would be an old, desperate, manipulative has-been star who swings both ways, making crap movies. And these are just the good mentions. If you aren't charged about doing something, if you don't have what in Hindi we call Josh, the fire in your belly for it, then don't do it. It's a waste of your time and, more importantly, of those who pin their hopes on your endeavors too. Redefine yourself if you have to, but do it on your own terms and just get on with it.
Rule number 6 is bring joy.
What is there that still pushes you forward besides this very beautiful idea of giving joy to the people that go see your films? What is it that drives you still?
I think the essence is still that I really want to, I think, like I said yesterday, that cinema embodies many facets of life and so many emotions that it's very difficult, impossible for one person to be able to express all of them in one lifetime. I live with that hope that maybe I can keep on doing different films and, cry differently, laugh differently, fall differently, dance differently. I know I'm limited as an actor. I know I don't have the scope that other actors have, more talented than me. But I just don't want to give up. I just want to keep trying till I can. I think I can, like my family every day asks me that, how do you get up in the morning, wear makeup, and go do the same thing again and again for the last 35 years and not get tired? And genuinely, it's something that keeps me going. It keeps me happy. There is nothing that makes me happier than being on a set in a closed room with lights, and not because I'm the focus of attention, but because I know that I'm able to bring joy to someone very far away who I may never meet or see again, right? And also, if I don't do this, I don't know if I'll be able to keep. Just to put it out there, I think it's important that we have a very normal family life, out from outside. And I want people to know this because, outside stardom and it's larger than life. People come out, thousands of people look at you, you wave out to crowds, and there's a lot of madness. It's like a rock star, and with my dashing, drop-dead, gorgeous good looks. But it can seem very alien and different, but it is not. The family is very simple, the kids are very simple. Like a father, I spend a lot of time with them. I want them to learn. I want them to be humble about the privileges they have because of me becoming a star. I want them to understand they have to come out of the shadow, negative and positive, of being a star's son. The wife is sweet, she looks after, she keeps balance. There's some wisdom there. There is some jokes there. So it's a very simple life. People who work with me, all of us here, we lead a very simple life. Because at the core of that simplicity is, for each one of us sitting here, we've been here for 3 days, back home, my whole family, the core is that there is somebody in this house who's been able to find a space, can do something, and wants to keep on doing it, but it brings happiness to someone somewhere. Don't let that come to rest. So everybody's very encouraging to me. My team is always encouraging me. Go on, do it. It'll look very good. I'm not going to dance, however much they encourage me. But I think it's very important for everyone to know that stardom is a byproduct of what I do. Being big, being famous, being rich is not the important part. It's an essential part. Doing well in your job, earning money, looking after your family is most important. But more important than that is whatever job you're doing, because we spend more time doing that than anything else, 8, 10, 12 hours a day, whatever our job is. If you can change and touch people's life with your job, even if you're a bank teller, if you are a script writer, you don't have to be an artist to change people's lives, whichever job you're in. If you're a chauffeur, if you're a bank manager, if you're a CEO, you will be able to touch people's lives. And if you're able to do that for a minute or a moment, I think it's a life worth having lived. And I think that's what, to me, makes me keep on going, makes me want to keep on going back on the set every morning. I hate wearing makeup, but I have to wear it. But you have to go do your things, you have to sweat it out, you have to enjoy yourself, because somewhere it'll touch somebody's life. And I think that's very, very happy place.
Rule number 7 is take the leap.
20 years ago in the movies, rules were very clearly defined. They provided the security of your stardom in a sense. If you'd been successfully playing an angry young man, you'd pretty much be angry and young for the rest of your life. If you'd been a police inspector in 3 movies, odds were you'd be in the next 33 too. This applied to female actresses also. Wives were wives, seductresses were seductresses, mother-in-laws were mother-in-laws, and so on and so forth. Few actors would have willingly switched from romantic heroes to obsessively violent lovers. I took the leap not because I was particularly brave, but because a very dear director friend of mine sat me down and told me I was extremely ugly. And being ugly necessarily meant, I know. And being ugly necessarily meant I do bad guy roles. I wasn't the romantic hero types, he said. Actually, he used the words that my face was not chocolatey enough. So I started to eat a lot of chocolate. And while waiting for it to take effect, I jumped into bad guy roles. Dar means fear in Hindi, and everyone always tells you at speeches like this that you ought to be brave, so I'm not going to bore you with that idea. Instead, let me tell you this. Being brave means being scared all the way to the party. Yeah, I'm sorry if that word is being very scared all the way to the party. But getting there all the same and doing the funky chicken in front of all your teenage kids' friends anyway. Let me just add on behalf of all the fathers of the world who have embarrassed their kids by doing this, it takes a lot of bravery, resolve, and grit to do it. So just do it. Don't let your fears become boxes that enclose you. Open them out, feel them, and turn them into the greatest courage you are capable of. I promise you, nothing will go wrong. But if you live by your fears, everything that can possibly go wrong will go wrong. And you won't even have done the funky chicken.
Rule number 8 is just do it.
body. I love it. I love working on my determination every day. I would love nothing more than for you to continue always determining to do your best in everything you do. Not just exercising your body, but exercising your mind. As we do this, push our body, we also push our minds to become our true great self. Burning my legs. Alright, stopping the way. Time's not over. Gotta keep going. Deep breath. Here we go. How about you? Keep going. Keep using your determination. Whatever you're doing, you're dancing, you're doing your own exercise, your own push-ups, your squats, whatever. You're following me, let's go. Keep going. Here we go. Song's not over. Music's not done. Your music, your true energy is never done. No matter what. Keep going. Keep good form. Stay safe as you're getting tired. Make sure. Always remember, control your mind in the heat of controlling your body. We may not get to where we want to go today, but we're going to keep going. That's the joy. That's the process. That's the real you that keeps going. Always trying to get better, no matter what. Song's not over. I gotta get better. I gotta keep going. Here we go. You too, wherever you are. Come on, let's go. Determination. Let's go. Bring it up. Bring it up. All right. Well done.
Hey Rafi, you ready? I'm ready. Are you guys ready? Let's go! We shake it off. Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes get in our way. Put your hands up in the air. When we dance, we don't care. Wave left, now right. Then turn around and one more time. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Some days you'll feel like you're on top, but some days go down like a big old flop. But I know what to do when I'm feeling blue. I just gotta feel the groove. Don't care what others say. No one's gonna ruin my day. Put a smile on, don't be shy. Begin to dance, it's worth a try. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it up, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. We shake it off. Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes vibes get in our way. Put your hands up in the air. When we dance, we don't care. Wave left, now right. Then turn around and one more time. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Don't let bad vibes get you down. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Then bring it all back to the other side. Shake it off, turn around. Put your hands up, wave left to right. Turn it around. Shake it off, shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Now turn around. We don't let no bad vibes get in our way.
What? No mistaking that one from
Good morning, guys. All right, I got a funny story to share with you today. This one is fresh from last night and being with my family. I got to give my younger daughter credit for this one. I deserve this one, but it's funny and I can laugh at it now. So you guys know I'm obsessed with the power of the human mind. I come from a good place. I'm trying to help as many people as possible. And on being on this road to infinite mind wealth, I got to take some of my own medicine. So last night, my daughters were in a conversation. There was a bit of an argument, and I have a tendency to try to mediate, to try to come in and try to help and try to fix things right away. And my daughter last night humbled me, and I deserved it. She said, "Daddy, stop it. You know, you're being annoying." And I thought to myself, she's right. I was being annoying. And so I have to constantly work on this, but it made me laugh, just the way she said it. And thank you. Thank you, sweetie. Daddy's got to learn too. Have a great day, everybody.
I have a simple way that I work. I just work very hard. I hear a lot of stories, and more than the story, I just like the people who are making a film, and I say, okay, I'll do it. I think, at least in films, creatively, the secret of the success is that I just feel the goodness into it. I have no other reason. I'm not very calculating about the film that I'm doing. I'll be lying if I say I get sentimental about a film, that's why I do it. I would be lying if I say a certain topic touches me and is close to me, that's why I do it. I don't know, I just do it believing in a lot of goodness. And I say, okay, he or she believes it, looks very earnest about it. Like, I haven't signed a new film. I've had offers from some really nice filmmakers and some really nice and professional scripts. And I'm not decided. And then suddenly somebody will tell me, and that's why I do some films which go wrong also. I've never calculated what kind of film to do. And I think maybe that's why whatever the powers that be say, okay, he's doing it with a good heart, so let's just make it do well. I'm quite surprised with the kind of acumen I have for choosing scripts. I have lasted for so long, and that also. So I believe I get the people who I start telling everyone I don't choose the films choose me. So it's easier to answer a question like this. I don't choose them, they choose me. So and I just try my best to do it well, and it works. It has worked. Every year I end up having, God has been kind. Every year I end up having a film which does very, very well. And for years I've been on charts with the #1 film, #2 film, #3 film. And I'm like, okay. As a matter of fact, it's now strange if I don't make a hit film every year. So I feel like, so there was not enough goodness. So I try and be better next year and try to spread that kind of goodness. And I truly believe, I tell everyone, it's a little spiritual with me now. So I just, okay, this is nice, let's just do it. And I play it very easy. I don't concentrate too much, I don't think too much, I don't believe too much, I just do it. And it turns out right.
Rule number 9 is be positive.
I don't even realize what I've done to be where I am. I'd be lying. I can give long lectures and give you spiel about how to become successful. I wouldn't know how to do it all over again. I started in 1991 and did everything exactly the same way. As a matter of fact, my biggest bane is that I can't tell my son and daughter to do the same thing. I can teach them exactly the same thing, and I know the results won't be the same. So there are forces beyond you. All you can do is, think of the core that you felt what you did was right. Even I don't know whether that was the thing that went right. So when I started off, all I did was, I had a lot of gusto, I had a lot of energy, I had a lot of hope, I had a lot of positivity that, you know what, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. All youngsters have. And I think it was uncontainable. And that I continued doing. And things just went. I tell everybody, I became a star before I could become anything else. I didn't even realize how it happened. I was shooting in the studio and Mr. Rakesh Roshan came to me and said, "Yaar, teri picture bahut badi hit ho gayi, tu star ho gaya." I was walking down the road, Salim uncle, Salman's father, he met me and he said, "Pata hai, aap bade star ho gaye, main haircut katane gaya tha, to logon ne kaha ki Shah Rukh Khan haircut chahiye kya?" So, aap bade
That's surely a sign you would have arrived, isn't it?
Yeah, when they
People
start
wanting a
talking,
haircut like yours.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So I didn't even know how all this has happened. Before I know it, I've done well. So what I try to do now, 25 years later, because it is difficult to maintain the same amount of gusto and happiness and excitement and want to do what you do. So I've tried to maintain that. I get very excited by the work I do. I do nothing else in my life. And it's not a good thing. You should take holidays and you should do your stuff, what you have to. I don't do any of that stuff because I am so scared sometimes that, listen, if I just slip and I don't do it, maybe all that I've got, one of the little things that I don't do or did before, I'll not be able to maintain this. I like it. I like being a star. I'm very happy to be a superstar. I feel really, really chosen and happy and very thrilled to be a star. I know, make no bones about it. And I don't miss the normal life at all, having a pav bhaji at Chowpatty or chola bhaturas in Delhi. I'm okay with it. I don't like it at all. I don't want it. And if I miss a burger, I'll open McDonald's in my house. I like that. And yeah, I'm being honest. And one should be like that. So I do nothing special. I just get up in the morning. I do everything that startups do or youngsters do. They just try to go to the work and try to impress their boss, which is my new directors always. Try to impress the co-actors or your co-workers who are working with you. Listen, I'm good at my job. I try to help them because, of course, I've had more experience sometimes. And the only difference from a normal job that you guys will do is that I wear makeup in the morning, which is the only difference. Otherwise, I do exactly the same thing. Keep the enthusiasm alive. And I have no idea how this stardom works, why it is happening, what is happening outside my world. I start at 9, I finish by about 2 in the morning, I come and work out, spend some time with the kids, sleep by 4:35, get up again by 8:39, go to work. Okay, I'm lying, I get up by 11 o'clock and I go to work. Yeah, I'm a star, I can go at 11. 9 o'clock, you don't go when you're a star, it's wrong. That is politically incorrect to be a superstar and go on time on set. So I do all that, and there is nothing different about my life than it was 25 years ago, actually.
And rule number 10, the last one before a very special bonus clip, is love what you do.
I've never understood why I have become a big star. The only thing I know I do, which again sounds very cliche, is that I just work hard and I'm very focused and I don't look at anything else. There is no peripheral that is important to me. The parties are not important. I'm thankful for them. The posters are not important. I'm grateful for them. The media is not important, but I love them because they've been very kind to me. For me, what has happened is that one shot that I give in front of the camera, that is important. And for last 16 years, totally focused on absolutely, I just love doing that. I love saying, Dawn ko pakarna mushkil hi nahi na mumkin. I love it. I can't explain it. I mean, I'm 40 years old. I'll be 41 in about a month's time, less than a month's time. But the excitement I have of giving that one punch when I'm shooting that film, getting that kick right or saying something silly as a senorita, it just turns me on. I love it. I love it. I get so excited. I become like a kid. And I just love the whole, the camera starts and they tell me, look at this guy angrily. I love that angry look. Yeah. And I say, can I do once more? I live for that. I live for every second that I give that shot on, and I really enjoy it. I know very truly I'm not a genius. I'm very clearly not gifted. And I know that the position I've reached is a position that should be given to a genius. It's not deservingly so. So the reason I'm good to fans or I believe in them is because one, I'm employed by them, so I'm like, thank you guys, you've been kind to me. So returning that kindness, or the second way to look at it is that, okay, listen, I'm really scared, don't go anywhere because I know I don't deserve it, but thank you so much, so, stick on. I'm just being, what do you say, I'm being kind to them for my own selfish gains. But whatever the case, I'm immensely grateful. I think it comes out of gratitude. It doesn't come out of any other reason. If I see on weekends, I have hundreds of people outside my house. Today, Sunday, a lot of people will come out in the evening, and I feel like going and meeting them all. My security with the gun says don't, but I want to meet them because I'm like I have to thank them. So I think fans are like how you feel in front of an ocean. Sometimes when you are so full of yourself, you go down on a beach and stand in front of the sea and realize how insignificant you are. And all the importance in your house, in your well-upholstered rooms, and your Louis Vuittons and your BMWs, and you're like, oh God, I'm so powerful. And then you go and stand in front of the sea and you realize you're such an insignificant nobody in the larger scheme of things. Fans to me are like that sea. When I see them, I realize my insignificance without them. I want to go and stand with them and say, okay, I'm insignificant, but thank you for making me so significant, for making me so special.
Here we go. Back to controlling our breathing. Back to controlling our minds. Feel the power of your heart beating faster right now. Your heart. That's the power of determination. Your heart always knows what's best. Your heart can feel and sense things that your mind cannot. That they both need each other equally. Minds, hearts, bodies unite. That energy, our power to determine, that's determination.